into the ring at this time, from Eternia, weighing this evening at 190 pounds. He is the self-proclaimed savior of 1PW, Darkside.
Well, Adam, let me ask you another question.
Go ahead.
Do you remember Alias the Jester?
Good point.
Because I think he's lent his gear to Darkside.
Maybe the third guy on his team's going to be Whizbit.
Could well be.
Maybe this is all a clue.
I think the reasoning for the change in attire is because of the environment that he's in tonight. This is not a straight up wrestling match.
Are you trying to imply that he's going to be beaten until he's bleeding and black?
Well, with the guy who he's facing, anything, and I mean anything, is possible.
Well,
and something else that is, as sure as the sun rises, Darkside has the mic.
Back by popular demand. Now I know this, Iceman thinks he's the king of the underground. I personally think the only thing he's the king of is the clock. I know he's scared of me. I know the only reason the last time he was here at the underground was because he sang to all these idiots. Something you don't know and they don't know is I have an awesome singing voice.
I've got to admit that's something that I didn't know.
what, about Darkside or Iceman?
Your
About
ass sing?
Darkside.
Show me your ass singing then. That looks just like your mother's last night. So what I'm going to do right now is give each and every one of you a treat. Show you I'm the real king of the underground and the king of singing.
Are we actually going to hear Darkside sing?
Oh, no, I don't think we are.
I can't sing that. That's not my song. I want the Barbie girl. And his opponent from Bishop Auckland County Durham, winning this evening at 21.5 stone. He is the king of the underground, the Iceman!
Well, you know as well as I do, Adam, when this guy steps foot into a ring, things take a turn for the hardcore.
You don't really need to say anything more than the fact that he is just a tough bastard.
And coming this way.
Better not spill my Coke, I've just bought this.
I know I've said it before, I'm going to say it again, but this man, Iceman, has been through wars.
Well, I mean, we've seen him being Irish whipped barefoot across thumbtacks, and it barely even phased him. It just didn't register.
We've seen him go through a flaming table.
We saw him cannonball from the top rope to the outside and just bounce off concrete and get up like nothing's happened. It's almost like Iceman has no pain threshold at all.
That's right. At the very first Underground show, although just to interrupt myself there, opportunistic Darkside has probably the smartest thing he's done so far here in One Do It, and that is go straight after Iceman.
You can't mess around, you can't waste any time, you've just got to come at him full tilt, full pelt, and hope you can take him down.
Well, as I was saying, at the first Underground show, we practically had to scrape Lionheart off the floor.
Yeah.
Do you think that the saviour of 1PW has had a little talk with Lionheart? Maybe shared a few road stories about what to do?
Who knows? I would hope that he has, but knowing Darkside's penchant for being arrogant, I very much doubt he's spoken to anybody.
Well, I mean, you can't discount Darkside's credentials here. He's beaten just about everybody here at 1PW.
A huge running kick to the face. Well, I mean, you can put a strong case for Darkside having defeated such strong competition, but the same can also be said for Iceman. Remember, he pinned Homicide, and that's no small feat. That guy is a former Ring of Honor World Heavyweight Champion.
That's right.
But, again, counter-argument, Austin Aries.
Yes, that's right. In a tag situation and in a single. Oh! And we've just seen a T-bow into the buckles, and Darkside
is about 2 inches shorter.
I think you could be right. I think he just landed on his head, right on the top of his head.
That can seriously compress any vertebrae going down the spine and make you lose 1 inch, 2 inches in height.
I don't know about you, but looking at the look in Darkside's eyes as Iceman has just tried to decapitate him, it didn't actually look like that Darkside was there. The lights were on, but no one was home.
I mean, Iceman is better known for using plunder, for using tables, for using chairs, thumbtacks, broken, whatever. But the fact is, yeah, but people underestimate how hard this guy hits just normally.
I think I might have a quiet word with Darkside later, because I think he might be able to tell me.
If Iceman continues at this pace, there's going to be a chalk outline around Darkside within 2 or 3 minutes.
Will he be in any condition to answer the challenge of Keith Myatt?
Possibly not.
I mean, is this...
It's not a leg drop you want to be on the wrong end of.
Is this Iceman's way of telling Keith, let me in?
Hey, they need a third man, and what better guy? Survival of the sickest.
This is right up Iceman's alley. And speaking of right up Iceman's alley, here we go with the toys.
Here comes the plunder.
There's a sign. There's a ring crew guy. And he just smashed that plasterboard, cardboard,
piece of wood
over the head of Darkside. And this is false count anyway. This is not much action from now on is going to take place in the ring.
It's highly unlikely. These fans have to be very careful, otherwise they're going to get caught up in the action.
Oh my God.
Oh
my God.
Be
He's
serious.
looking to Irish whip Darkside. Oh! And all I could see, and all I still can see, is Darkside's legs sticking up in the air.
Well, from the resulting noise and the chant of the audience, it's highly likely that Darkside just cascaded off a multitude of chairs.
Back at ringside, which has surprised me. Oh,
the shot, a bottle in his eye?
I think so. I think Iceman just woke him up with the water and knocked him out again with the bottle. Just making sure Darkside is aware of the pain that he's about to face.
Yes. Yeah.
Darkside still doesn't look on this planet. Maybe his mind's gone back to his hometown of Eternia.
Where is that?
Well, it's not on the end of Iceman's knee, which is where
Cannonball.
Oh my God, he's going to...
Well, there's some fans on the other side of this ring that are going to need to move, because this move tends to shift the ring a good 5 or 6 inches.
Oh, Iceman had a change of heart? Or was he just looking for something to prop in front of him?
I think that's entirely possible. What on...
He's just...
What the...
It's just pulled Madman Manson from under the ring. It's just Irish whipped a cannonballing Manson into Darkside.
It's the craziest thing I've ever seen anybody pull out from under a ring.
Well, it's possibly the most unique weapon I've ever seen.
What was he doing under the...
Who knows, because his hands were tied. Just caught Inzaguri on Iceman's shoulder. I think he just did enough to phase him. I don't think he's done too serious damage.
Just clipped him. Darkside going back to the ropes again. Oh, the huge boot!
And a running Yakuza kick.
And he's killed about 7 people.
I think that's knocked Iceman a little silly.
I don't think he was expecting that. Now that's a good souvenir for a fan.
Yeah. A broken shoulder from Iceman.
Medical insurance not included in the ticket.
Now the Iceman's at the bar. Darkside snap made him on the outside. Now I think he probably just stood on his throat. Yeah. Again, all legal.
Well, yeah, it's no disqualification match.
There's no DQs. Anything and everything is fair game, including the sign which Darkside has just seen in the ring.
Well, you won't hear Iceman, I apologise, complaining about us having his throat stood on. It's kill or be killed.
And a wicked sign shot.
Oh, he's having none of it.
Although I think the first shot just served to make Iceman more irate. Shots 2 and 3.
He's stolen a fan's cane and given it back.
I wasn't aware that the fans are allowed to bring weapons.
Neither am I. I assume he needs it to walk. That's what being very clever there. You know, trying to put him to sleep or get him to submit by using the surroundings.
Yeah, I mean, again, perfectly legal.
Darkside not particularly renowned or known for his brawling experience or hardcore expertise, but holding his own here.
Yeah, so far he took a good bunch of Iceman's offense.
Look at the speed that he gets!
And the world's biggest senton into the cover, hooks the leg.
Oh,
and a kick out.
Nearly got the throw. That's just, it's like the impact of a truck just smacking you at 30 or 40 miles an hour.
But all respect to the world there to Darkside, who actually found it within him to be able to raise the shoulder just before the 3. Lesser men have gone down to that manoeuvre. Well, you think that training forearms,
that's a bad idea.
With Iceman is a terrible idea.
He knocked out Martin Stone with a...
That's right.
With one of these very shots.
Cold cocked him dead centre of the ring. And Martin Stone can throw a forearm himself.
No, shot. Oh!
A sick released German suplex from Darkside.
Came down on his head and shoulder.
But Iceman is... he managed to get up, summon enough strength to deliver a wicked running clothesline, and both men are just a tangled mess on the canvas.
Oh my goodness. Darkside may well now have his neck as an internal organ. Both are now feeling the burn, feeling the pressure of this match.
Well, there wasn't much movement from Darkside, but he seems to be mustering up enough strength. His eyes still glazed over, needing the ropes to get up.
Both men back to their feet at roughly the same time.
And again, he's gone for that running Yakuza kick, and Iceman has returned with a big stiff forearm. And again, the Yakuza kick. Followed up by the forearm.
Oh, he just goes to the eyes. But again, it's legal.
He's again looking for that big Yakuza kick. And again, he's going for it. And for the 4th time.
Oh, palm strike! You can break a man's nose clean in half.
And again, after a series of running Yakuza kicks, which would have taken a man's head off in any normal circumstance, Iceman just seemed to to be able to hold it off long enough to deliver the palm strike, which almost turned Darkside inside out.
That might close an eye, break a nose, knock out some teeth.
And now Iceman looking for maybe a big power bomb to end it all right here.
Oh, it's a huge spiral power bomb. 2. Darkside manages to kick out. He finds something in there.
I thought that was all over then. I thought we'd seen the 3 count there after the spinning power bomb, spiral power bomb, sending Darkside crashing down to the canvas. And Iceman is asking for a chair.
And the cable guy that he roughed up earlier is obviously going to oblige him instantly.
Yeah, too right. I mean, to be fair, you know, if he'd have asked me for one, I'd have gone outside and found him one. And if he wallops Darkside round the head with that chair,
you can forget about it.
It's good night, Vienna. Darkside spinning kick. Oh, he's drilled it into the neck.
A jawbreaker using the edge of the chair, but this can't be good. Laying Iceman's head and neck on the chair.
Maybe looking for that double stomp.
Oh, and he gets it!
The double stomp as Iceman's head was, and that is it. That's going to be it. It's 2. And it's just a 2 count.
Darkside is stunned. He's as stunned as I am.
The double stomp from the top rope as Iceman's face was on the chair.
What does it take to put him away?
Well, Darkside
mumbled, I need a bigger chair?
Well, I don't know what's happening as Darkside.
You don't get bigger chairs. They're all the same. That's not a chair, Dale.
That's a fucking great big table.
That's possibly the biggest table I've ever seen in all of my life.
And it's just wrecking the commentary unit. Who is this guy helping Darkside? Why is he helping?
He's obviously bullied a trainee. This guy, a regular at the 1PW Academy.
Yeah, you're probably right. Darkside probably intimidated into helping him. I think.
Well, I mean, we have seen him challenge
trainee.
A while ago, we saw him challenge various members of the academy over Know Your Enemy weekend. He turned up at a training seminar.
Again, just to get under the skin of Keith Myatt, and
that's a thick table.
That is a thick table.
That's more like a door with legs.
I am fearing for Iceman here as
this can't
Darkside is looking to surely not.
This is looking pretty grim for Iceman.
And it's looking pretty grim for the table and Iceman. Is he going to go for the double knee? Oh! Into the cover. This is it. 1, 2.
You have to wonder, the referee there being slightly out of position, if he'd have been closer to that, would that have scored the 3?
While the table is just, he snapped at the legs.
And partially at the side, Iceman just bounced.
The fact that the table didn't give way just means there was more impact on Iceman's back kidney region from the 2 knees. Swing and a miss. Oh! And it's that 2, 3.
It's all over.
The dangerous backdrop driver.
The human body does not bend in that way.
Iceman has just dropped him on his head.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match, the king of the underground, Iceman!
It was, the leg was hooked and Darkside was dropped. The dangerous backdrop driver. Not something you often see Iceman pull out, but obviously felt necessary tonight to put Darkside away.
Not just a backdrop driver, Dale, the way he sort of hooked that leg in. Almost like almost at a fisherman's buster kind of cradle.
Yeah, it's
furthering the impact.
And shortening Darkside's career.
Life.
They don't call that the dangerous backdrop driver for nothing. Right on his head.
Seriously high-risk offense from the king of the underground.
A testament to Darkside as he's actually...